Warning, you might hear something like this. That's the fan I have because it's way too hot in this room. Just a little reminder. Hey guys, Trish back in the video today. This is visiting, since I'm probably milking it, but not really, though I'm just keeping it on frequently, sorta. We're visiting the NECA Crash Bandicoot. I mean, you can tell from that figure, the Funko Cuphead King Dice Funko Pop, E3 2018 exclusive, and not that, and also fan noise. And that being said, let's take a look at the Crash Bandicoot figure. Now, if you know for a fact, back in June of 2018, you know for a fact that the Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy game, containing of the original 3 PS1 games that made a Bandicoot popular, was coming to the Switch, Xbox One, and PC, surprisingly enough, though. So with that being said, merchandise was pumping out left and right. I mean, Funko was doing that back when Second Insane Trilogy was releasing back in 2017. Avoid that peg, though. And also probably avoid the fact that I have so many pops, I don't know how. You can see right over there. Yeah, again, I could probably talk about that in a different collection. Being said that, NECA supposed to acquire the license to make a figure. And they showed them, I think, at a toy fair from, like, at the beginning of the year. And, to be fair, they looked pretty good. And, fun fact, this is, like, my very first, like, NECA figure I ever got. Besides horror, of course. So, being said, though, let's see on what he came with. He first came off with, I mean, this is not how he came with originally. It was, like, really huge packaging. He mainly came like this. I mean, you could use it for, like, a little background. Given this wrapping, said Crash Bandicoot stuff. On the back, I had a picture of the figure, and the description is right here. See if you wanted to read it. Alright, that's it. It is a little bit of open alright in here. I don't know if you can see it, but I felt it more frequently. There's some tape here, which I don't know how that happened. Age is 14 and up. I'm surprised not about that age, so good enough. So move on to the figure itself. A lot of things to go by here. Now, the design he used for Insane Trilogy is pretty faithful to how, I mean, I guess they coordinated it back in, like, in the 90s. You know, renders. It wasn't, like, the PS1 render. It was, like, 3D renders. And they kept that pretty faithful enough. They added, like, a resolution to make him look realistic. And they gave him, like, work shots, I guess. So, laser shots. I'm not too sure. So junk that's the string right here. To the shots. Also, we'll get to that later. You tie it in a knot, and I think it makes it, I don't know, maybe better, I guess, I don't know. But yeah. And for a kid like me who never owned a PS4 at all, and basically just got new to this character with like this game, I was basically intrigued. And yeah. Because I don't know why people really compare this junk to Dark Souls, like, why? Probably the reason why is because of how many deaths you would have gotten in the game. I mean, maybe, but I don't know. It played back on my Switch back when I got it. It was a good experience. The game was hot as they say it was. Especially that Stormy Ascent. Well, in fact, they even did completed it. So you know that. And I think NECA really did interpolate on how he was. He's very small. He's about the size of thinking nearly a Funko Pop box. Maybe shorter. I mean, he's a little slouched. Let me just put him in a straight pose. Like, let me do it all together. I mean, if you look at his mohawk, yeah, he's short, but pretty much nearly there. I think like a centimeter away, though. Enough jibber jabber, though. The paint they used for the specific figure, I think it's good. I think one of the complaints that people did have was like right here, like it looks too dark. And this is when it comes to the specific variants. I was like, didn't know that this thing was a little off. Okay, there we go. I think the main reason that people had a little complaint about this figure was the paint issues. It looks good, I say. But when I see this kind of code right here, I assume it's a Switch port. Yeah, you know how the Switch is? It basically is a home console in a handheld. Yeah, they have to work both ways. Instead of being, really good looking, it kind of looked like this. Which why NECA released themselves a few more, which I didn't know that was in there, but oh well. They released themselves like a lot more Crash figures, which I think was the death of it pretty much. They released like the scuba variant, the jetboard variant, the jetpack one. Call me again. I was thinking. Tell me again. I was thinking what more variant they released, other than probably if they were lucky enough, a black and white variant. And I think the final one they did release was like a deluxe pack containing like a really good paint, eccentric head, so it's thinking mask as a whole, not a good one. And I would have gotten in if I couldn't find it. I mean, I could have gotten Big Bad, but I really don't want to. I mean, I think that's your best choice. Either get this cheap one, which I think was around like 20 to 30 bucks, or get the deluxe one, which is like 50 bucks. Yeah, it's your choice, man. The deluxe paint is very close enough to how it was interpreted into the PS4 version. Because I see here, this is how your resolutions are. This is the Switch port. I'm assuming the ones that, like, the jetpack one, I'm assuming like that's the PS4 version, and I'm assuming again the deluxe bundle looks like the PS4 version, Pro version, or the PC port. So that was that. Let's just record that's not really standable. In fact, let me get to the pose and stuff. I'm just gonna turn off this one because it's really getting not getting the noise complaints here. I think I might turn on pretty soon if I start the count again. Articulation wise, let me just move this camera. There we go. Yes, that can go. Well, let me just move back just a tiny bit. Nah, I don't know if it's working like this. There, better. Up. Which is pretty reasonable, high enough. Could go down. It could go side to side very loosely. It could spin though. One of the things that it is good is that it does have eyebrow articulation, which is neat. You gotta make it more happy. I mean, just stock how it was like this. Question a few things. Angry as ever, like an angry boy. Oh, let's say it, boy. Make him look like he's thinking an emo with this type of junk. Oh, you could just take him off like this. He looks weird. And you could actually reverse these and get yourself one like this. It looked like Evo Crash, I'm not even lying. Well, something like this, I'm not too sure. And more or less, when the thinking realization you can actually take these eyebrows out, and realization there's a joint itself. But I thought that they was gonna release a fake Crash figure. That would've been nice, but it didn't happen. There's another which could go right here. And I could go down, very far enough. Which if you do this, your figure's about to fall. Not really. Let's put it back up, and also it could swivel as well. Arms could go all the way around. There's a hinge right here. One joint elbows, which should swivel. Hands, I mean, these things look like cheese balls, not even lying. They could go that up, and obviously you could swivel. Do it like that. Hey, yo, yo, yo. He has his look go. Kick up, kick back, a little bit of joint right there. He does have a joint in the knee right here, if you can see. This thing can also go all the way around as well. And his shoes do move. They could go, I guess the ankle part of it, I'm not too sure. Kick up, kick back, can swap all the way around. One of the most weirdest things of all is that you can actually take these shoes off. No idea how. Let me give you more as an example. Whoa! Yeah, like that. Also, don't have a Pringles can. It's the original version, ain't the simplified version. Because you need to have it. Also, the shoes also do have a peg if you don't want to use the stamp, for Christ's sakes. That's what it looks like. Weird. One thing I do like is that they did add sock paint. Is that they had their own figure, like, joint to them. Like, their own sculpt. Which means you can't just differentiate from one another. It's annoying if this figure just keeps on falling down, like, so much. But it does work if you're clueless. And the main thing I didn't even include at all, which I'm very surprised, is the crate. Oh, box. I don't know if you call it specifically box or crate. And I do like that they did add the accessory to them. It feels like it's nice, but here's the thing. It's paper. Oh, wait. Like hard paper, I'm not too sure. You junks. Make cardboard this one. Very thin cardboard. Very thin cardboard doesn't really make it feel like it's made out of wood at all. Hey, in fact, even the Crash Bandicoot figures back like in the, I believe like 1997 to at least 1999 had like crates. And those junks are smaller and they're made of plastic. I'm assuming they're very good. And honestly speaking, these figures were like kind of like the counterpart to those. Like if the Ultimate figures was thinking counterpart to those really cheap ones, the Crash Bandicoot figure was thinking a counterpart to those original ones back in the 90s though. Like, I always remember there was a stock variant, there was a jetpack, and I think a scuba variant. And who would know they made a jetpack and a scuba variant? Then the NECA, of course. Sad to say they didn't get to thinking of, like, a lot more accessories other than just crates. And maybe some of the stuff they came with. Like, I know like they came with Wampa gems, crystal, or obviously the Akioka mask. Which would really be in the deluxe pack. No, those Wampa Fruit, I was thinking the gem or crystal. Which would really sad to say. And I thought they were going to release, like, a lot more figures. In fact, when I was thinking, I think the San Diego Comic-Con, they announced they were going to release, like, a lot more figures, like a Cortex, and I was thinking Coco. They did announce Spyro, which still did happen, but those two other figures, I don't think they did well. I think the reason why this line of Crash Bandicoot figures, or I'm assuming it's thinking NECA's whole entire, you know, licensed toy, I mean, not licensed video game character toys, didn't work is because they released way too many variants of them. It's like the same situation with Funko. They release a lot, and some of that, they get away with it. Like, a lot of times. I don't know how that happens. That I can accept. They released a little bit too much to the point where, I guess, fans decided that, yeah, it was at that time they decided just to can it. And I think like a year later, they released a Spyro figure, and that was it really. They never released any more. So actually to begin with, would have liked a lot more variety though. I think that's like what Funko Pops does. Like they released the Captain Underpants Funko Pop wave. They only released Captain Professor Poop Pants. They never got around to thinking the other characters. It was dumb. Like Chavo Locho. Like they only released him and Chapuling. That was a probably big dude. But they didn't release thinking the others. Weird as that may seem. Also, I don't get why, but thinking Pixar Disney ones have thinking. I am getting way too much junk on this. So let's talk about all your figures. So yeah, your basic line started at like the middle of thinking 2018 and ended around like late 2018. Few months. I'm surprised. Kinda similar to what happened with Thinking Diamonds, like then they were gonna release a Thinking Sonic figures. With the original packaging, that seemed like the Sega Genesis ones. That was pretty good. We never got around to the Sega release it, and we got thinking that Atomic Ultimate one, the Jack specific one. Sad as it is. And maybe if we count this thinking the Ninja figure. Which I probably am tempted to get that one. If it's good enough price, I never could get myself a good bootleg. So you know there's that. Obviously I could get this guy in different poses, but that's just a little reminder though. Yeah, and also this guy could fall over like a lot of times. Yeah. Moving on. Pump. Let me just get this back out. Okay, got him situated like that. Move on to the pop. How I got this pop is beyond me. I didn't go to Stickin' E3 of 2019. I know that was packed as ever. Thinking Smash Bros. Ultimate re-released. But I got this guy off of GameStop. Playing with him. Also got him with Thinking $5 as well. See, at least I was a happy bunny. Back of the box. And inside there isn't. You would say there would be diddly squat. I was thinking about just opening them, but turned out nice little touch they did. Just neat. Get him out of the box. Just take him out of the box. I mean, he's a Funko Pop after all. Really like the whole entire case of gold. Makes it feel different. Oh, that feels exactly the same with the freaking variants of thing. You may say that at the end of the video, right? Turns out you're wrong. Let me just put it right here. There we go. Do have one thing that I surprised enough I got. It was that. Also, I don't know if this is the fact, but it's starting to case itself in like wood rust. It's not really rust at all, it's just little flakes. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing or whatever the heck. It's some of it, and most of that. Most of what we see right here. I don't know if you ever start taking this pop and see any flakes. Tell me which position it on, because, you know, specific brands are a thing. But anyways, this plush. It's a bootleg Cuphead plush from Funko. I mean, it's a bootleg Funko plush. Supposed enough those supposedly after being dead. And I think I did use him, like, not at all. I think I might have used him, like, once, and that was really it. And to be fair, those look good. Color's a little bit off, but that's how he's supposed to look, though. He comes with the second halo straw eyes. That's not supposed to have any color that in. Don't question how. That's this whole entire hollow soul of it. Or I guess whatever the heck this is. That I probably could at least put a stitch in there and decide to just, you know, sew it. And, I mean, put stuff in there. I guess his hand was a little bit too big for the liking. He did have himself a little hanger, I believe so, but I cut that off. I forgot to use this. Yeah. I originally got my local swap mall, which is how I got my majority of plushes. I remember getting myself thinking my sister location plushes at there. The official is not the bootlegs. When we got some of my bootleg Sanchi Freddy plush, including the Golden Freddy plush, which I converted it into, not a convertible, but I was thinking with the Golden Freddy head. Some Sonic plushes there, a few random junk in there, and that was really it. I could go back that more and get myself like a gazillion more things. But you know, even then though. So, you know, that's really it. Let me just put these guys all back to how they were originally. So that is it. A lot of things to say about that. And yeah. Kind of honestly just give him a pass though, hence just on tie Wizard Stains, which I don't know how that happened. Could also give a pass him being bootlegs decent enough. I mean, it comes with a lot of bootleg plushes. No kidding. There knows that. What do you guys think of the video? Like, share, comment, notifications, and the more videos YouTube, then go to settings. Scroll down, see if there's YouTube on it. Click on it, put all the personal. If not, try to. If he falls and issues burglars and you have him different ways, then how the hell are you gonna try to get him back on? Yeah. Follow me on Instagram. I'll see you guys in the next video. Also, my upload schedule is a bit off, for some say, but you know, at least you know, kind of have them spread between them. I think I might just do like 3 or 4 days like apart videos. It might work well, might not. At least it's different. Just thinking of posting videos like once a week, okay? Like a video like 4 videos like a whole entire month. Now it's like basically everywhere. Your drive's gonna be packed. I don't know how that's gonna work. So there's like gonna be a lot of revisiting videos coming back into the channel. I'm starting to become. Yeah. I want to do more Lost Zone videos simply because I got a lot more toys to deal with. And yeah, still trying to wait for the sinking Jason figure. Literally posting that junk as the day I get it. Don't care if it's a day late or something like that. I'm putting that junk on there. I've been rambling about stuff. Oh yeah, I'm thinking of doing a collection on that. Give myself a certain like goal. I'll say 1. Yeah, 1 like goal. And I'll do a Funko Pop collection. I'm not even filled it up to the brim yet. And yet, it looks good enough. And it's been rambling about stuff. Bye.